And I actually give credit to the debate moderators who were asking questions and then doing something crazy when they're not answered, following up. But I was reading this, Buck, and I want to make sure that I get this, and I probably am mispronouncing this guy's name, but his name is Eric Pacifici. And again, I apologize if I mispronounce that. He is a attorney, and he has a good thread that I was reading during the most recent commercial break. And I just want to hit this because it goes directly to what we were talking about with Letitia James. And he says, not trying to make a political point here, I spent years as a mortgage banker at Quicken Loans, now Rocket Mortgage, the #1 mortgage lender in the country, before I ever went to law school. Here's the deal. How you classify a property as a primary, secondary, or investment home changes everything about the loan. The down payment, the interest rate, the underwriting, all of it. Primary or secondary homes can get by with as little, he says, as 3 to 10% down. Investment properties usually require 25% or more. So if you're a brand new real estate investor with limited cash, there's a big incentive to call something a, quote, second home instead of an investment property. But that's why lenders make you sign a second home rider, a separate document where you specifically promise you'll use it as a second residence, not rent it out. You also assert like 9 times in the application process, it will be owner occupied. Could this kind of thing ever be an honest mistake? I doubt it. The facts, at least as reported, look pretty bad. You buy a house, say it's a second home, immediately rent it out, tell your insurer it's owner occupied, and then report rental income on your taxes. That's not a misunderstanding. That's a pattern. It just continues. Again, the wild part is she's a lawyer. She's the Attorney General of New York. She's prosecuted the former president for similar financial representations. You'd think someone with that background would fully understand what those documents say and what it means to misstate intent on a loan. It's going to be a tough case for her to defend unless she's able to present additional information. In the meantime, lots of financial and life lessons in the story for all of us. I just thought that was interesting. That's someone who deals all the time, as I'm sure many of you out there have, in the mortgage industry. Again, reiterating what we have said, which is this is not something that would have been likely to have occurred as an error, particularly not someone who is the chief law enforcement officer of the state of New York. Okay, so that a little bit of a bow on that discussion for all of you. Now, last night in Virginia, Buck, I was watching this early this morning when I got up. I know you were watching. I saw some of it last night. I want to play a couple of these cuts, and some of them are a bit long, but I think it's important for you guys to hear exactly how long these answers are, because it speaks to an unwillingness to answer direct questions. And I actually give credit to the debate moderators who were asking questions and then doing something crazy when they're not answered, following up, hey, this is kind of a yes or no question. So let's play this one. It's a bit long. This is Abigail Spanberger, Democrat.
Oh, do you want to? Why don't we play it and we can stop it? Did they do the whole thing, or they have it in multiple clips? Because we could probably start this one because it's really. You want to hear the whole thing.
We'll start it. But this is the long one. This is Buck. This is a couple of minutes here. This is her repeatedly refusing to say if men should be allowed to compete in girls' sports and use girls' locker rooms. This is that first one, cut 7.
Focusing on a K through 12 school system, should transgender girls who are biological males be allowed to use girls' bathrooms and play on girls' sports teams? You have 60 seconds.
I'm a mother of 3 daughters in Virginia public schools, and nothing is more important to me than their safety and their experience in schools. I'm also a former federal agent, and I work to investigate crimes against children. And so nothing is more important to me than the safety of all of our children. And that work, in part, has earned me the endorsement of Virginia's Police Benevolent Association.
Ms. Earle-Sears, Ms. Spanberger is talking. Please let her finish.
On issues related to what's happening in our schools and each individual community, I think it's important that we have parents and teachers and administrators making decisions about their individual schools, not politicians. And if we are talking about the safety of our children, I would ask why my opponent continues to support efforts to defund public safety, an effort carried on continually by this
Ms.
administration.
Spanberger, once again, the question was, should transgender girls who are biological males be allowed to use girls' bathrooms and play on girls' sports teams in K through 12? You have 15 seconds to clarify.
In cases across Virginia, I think it's incumbent upon parents and educators and administrators in each local community to make decisions locally.
That's what this is about.
Ms. Earle-Sears?
There should never be nude men in locker rooms.
Oh my goodness, we finally have her saying that, but you voted for that.
Ms. Earle-Sears.
Have you finally
Ms.
said
Earle-Sears,
that
you are
now?
just intruding on
Are
time
we in
here.
agreement now? Are you
Ms.
going to
Earle-Sears,
tell?
this is Ms. Spanberger's time. I have a follow-up question for Ms. Spanberger. Would you rescind the Youngkin administration policy requiring boys and girls to use bathrooms aligning with their biological sex? You have 30 seconds.
My priority would be to ensure that local communities, importantly parents and teachers and educators, are able to work together to meet the unique needs of each school and each community. And that is important. And I say that as a mother of 3 daughters in Virginia public schools.
Exactly.
And as someone who used to investigate crimes against children. The way that we keep our children safe is by ensuring they are safe in schools, which includes funding law enforcement and public safety.
But Ms. Spanberger, the question was, would you rescind the Youngkin administration policy requiring boys and girls to use bathrooms aligning with their biological sex? You have 15 seconds to clarify that question.
Yes.
And my answer is that in each local community, decisions should be made between parents and educators and teachers in each community. It shouldn't be dictated by politicians.
Please don't interrupt. We're coming to you next.
Okay, Buck, this is devastating.
Yeah, because this is where the Democrat Party is right now. Spanberger is pretending to be something she's not, or rather, she's making sure that no one knows what she is. That's the whole game here. She is a Democrat. Democrats have to say trans dudes have to be able to go in to your daughter, your wife, etc's locker room and bathroom under law. Okay, it's a civil rights issue. That is what Democrats as a party mandate. This is orthodoxy. You're not allowed to deviate from this. But she is playing this game of, well, it's about the communities and there should be conversations. And next she's going to say this is about
I'm a mother of 3 and I like girls that are in school, public schools. It sounds
the
like
most circular nonsense evasion imaginable on a debate stage.
Do you want to be delivering knockout punches to lack of energy, to low testosterone, to the beta male Democrat Party, the white dudes for Kamala? If you do, maybe you could put a little chalk in your life. It will help to restore your body's natural testosterone by up to 20% in just 3 months' time. It's all natural. You can get hooked up with the male vitality stack. There's also a female vitality stack, providing a healthier hormone balance out there for women. Our buddy Seaton, he's a Texan. He's based this company here in the United States. And I'm telling you that you will be glad that you tried this out, particularly as we're rolling into a weekend. Maybe you get up on Monday morning and you don't have the same vim, vigor, and vitality that you used to. That's what Chalk can help with. CHOQ.com. My name, Clay, for a massive discount on any subscription for life. You can cancel anytime. Get hooked up today, though, at Chalk.com. My name, Clay, CLAY, for a massive discount off this subscription for life. Why not put some testosterone back into your life? Don't be a white dude for Harris. Get some testosterone in your life with Chalk.com.